Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Where do you think that doctor is?
I don't know, but he better clear me to play soon. The team needs me.
Well, don't you have that second stringy guy?
Steve Worley? Worley don't do what Van do.
Hey. Sorry about the wait, folks.
No problem. So, what's up, Doc? I bet you hear that a lot.
Not since the last time you were here.
Hey, you know, I don't know if it's from the massive dose of x-rays you shot through me, but my tailbone feels terrific.
Yeah, I'm sorry about all that, Dan. The tailbone looks fine, but there's something else I needed to get a good look at.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if we need to be showing my mother-in-law my onion.
It's not your onion, it's this.
Wow, you can't show that!
That's your spine. Have you ever heard of spinal stenosis? It's a narrowing of the spinal canal. Has anyone ever mentioned this to you before?
My spine is getting narrow? Is that why my pants have been feeling looser?
No. Stenosis is a fairly common condition. Most people that have it never even know it.
So you're saying it's not a problem?
Usually there's no problem leading a normal, active life. There is a problem, however, if you're in a contact sport, like football.
What do you mean?
Well, no team will take the risk. A player could become paralyzed because of this. They'd be liable. If they had known about this, there's no way they would have put you on the team.
Well, then don't tell him.
I have to tell them. They sent you here, Van.
Van? Who's Van? My name's Worley. Steve Worley. Now, ladies, if you'll come with me, Mrs. Worley, Mother Worley.
Hey, buddy. Hey, guys, how was the drive?
Oh, we went by the park and saw these little tiny kids playing football. And I thought, children, stop. Don't fall in love with this sport. Your dreams are just going to get ripped to shreds like a bunny in a wood chipper.
Actually, you didn't really think it. You kind of yelled it.
Good. The truth should be yelled. Maybe that's what I'll do with my life now. I'll just wander around and yell the truth. But maybe not at little kids, because they start to cry.
Man, look on the bright side. The doctor said this wouldn't affect your daily life. You can still do all the things that a regular person can do.
Mrs. H, I don't want to be a regular person.
Actually, Dad, I hate to bring this up, but I was hoping I could ask you some financial questions. We got to figure out what we're going to do money-wise now that Van's not going to be working.
Well, I can help. When your dad was fiddling around with that silly golf career, I got quite good at stretching a buck.
First of all, winning the Presto Dry Cleaner Invitational wasn't fiddling around. Okay, and Van is still under contract. He gets paid for the rest of the year.
Really?
Yeah, so stop worrying, you two.
Yeah, that's right. Stop worrying. Everything is just going to be hunky-dory.
Come on, Barbara Jean. Let's see if we can find somebody else for you to cheer up.
Okay, look, Van, I'm going to go to the pharmacy to pick up your prescriptions for those anti-inflammatories and those painkillers. Oh, and that topical cream for your bottom.
Thank you!
So how's it going there, buddy?
Oh, never felt better. Just sitting here trying to decide what kind of cigarettes I'm going to start smoking.
Look, Van, this is a tough situation, and I'm not going to pretend like it isn't. But it's a mother-in-law's job to point out the good in every situation.
Oh, I thought it was a mother-in-law's job to make butt jokes about her son-in-law.
We wear many hats. Okay, here's the good. You've had a great career, you've got a wonderful family, and now you get to find something new and exciting to do with the rest of your life.
But football was all I had.
That's what you think today. You'll find something. God never closes a door without opening another one.
Lucky strikes.
What?
Yeah, that's the kind of cigarettes I'm gonna start smoking. Lucky strikes. The irony will just be magnificent.
No. Look, you'll get your buyout from the team, and that'll give you some extra time to figure things out.
I wasn't gonna say this in front of Cheyenne, but there's not gonna be a buyout. You heard the doctor. This was a pre-existing condition.
So?
So I talked to my agent, and that means the team doesn't owe me anything.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So much for being hunky-dory. No football, no money, no life. I'll have to look forward to now is a lifetime of topical creams. For my bottom!
You know who I blame for Van not getting paid? The lawyers. Yeah, they run everything. And they're in bed with the doctors. Now, the people who should be running things, the dentists, nobody comes to.
But aren't the dentists in bed with the dental hygienist?
So no settlement, no job. Great, my life is turning out perfectly. Pretty soon, I will have achieved my dream of being the prettiest girl in the homeless shelter.
Come on, sweetie, you put some money away, and we'll do whatever we can to help out until Van figures out what he's going to do next.
Well, that's just it. What is Van gonna do now?
Ta-da!
Oh, good Lord. He's become a pimp.
Y'all wondering what I'm doing in a rich guy's coat? Well, I'll tell you. I'm a rich guy.
What are you talking about?
Talking about being rich, baby. The team gave me the settlement.
Whoa, hold on a second. I thought they were off the hook because it was a pre-existing condition.
That's what their lawyer was saying, but my agent said they didn't find it when I had my first physical. And then it got kind of dull and I dozed off. All I know is when I woke up, I was rich.
I gotta sit down.
So I don't have to pretend that it's all going to work out because it actually is going to work out?
Yes. And Mrs. H, your support through this was huge. You were my rock. Come here. I also like to publicly apologize to God for calling him fat, mean, and stupid.
How much did you get?
Guess.
Van.
Wrong. 100 grand.
Van, don't joke.
I'm not. I got 100,000 bucks minus the coat.
Whoa, 100 grand?
Well, minus the coat.
Man, don't take it off. I have to draw you.
Mrs. H, you were right. God does not close one door without opening another. And sometimes behind that other door is a guy holding a check with a 1 and 4 zeros on it.
1 and 4 zeros is 10,000.
5. 1 and 5 zeros.
I'm gone from like homeless to rich in like 2 seconds. Rich is way better.
I know. I can finally get that boat I've always wanted.
You never wanted a boat.
I know. I can finally want a boat.
You guys should travel. See the world.
Knock it off. He didn't pick that money off a tree out front. It's to replace his salary. This money should be invested.
I'm with Mrs. H. Investing is the way to go. I just need to decide if I want to invest in baseball cards or antique swords.
Antique swords.
Invest in something safe.
Baseball cards.
Baseball cards.
I came into some money once, and as I was all set to blow it on a pair of diamond earrings, something I'd wanted since I was a little girl, but I knew it was foolish. So instead, I used it to secure my future.
You are so wise. I'm gonna draw you as an owl. With Fabio behind you.
Mom, what'd you do with the money?
I put your dad through dental school.
Nobody say nothing!
Hey, Mom, listen.
I love that song.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, it's a guitar.
I realize it's a guitar, Kira. They did teach us a little something in Moron school. I meant, where'd you get it?
Van bought it for me.
Why would he do that?
Well, yesterday I would have said it's because he's an idiot, but today it's because he's the best brother-in-law on the planet.
Mom, you gotta come upstairs and see the Xbox Van got me.
Okay, what's going on? You can't use it up there. You don't even have a TV in your room.
I do now. I put it right next to my new foosball table.
Don't break it. It's going back.
Yeah, I mean, why would he need an Xbox? You can't write a beautiful song about your mother on an Xbox. Like, I love my mommy! Yeah!
Work on it. Where's Van?
He's out.
Yeah, out of his mind. Do you know he's out buying stuff like they're going to quit making it?
Uh-huh. Hey, Mom, which one of these cars goes better with my eyes?
You're looking at cars? Yeah. Yesterday you were practically in tears worrying about not having any money.
Well, yesterday we didn't have any money, but now we do, so I'm not worried. I'm giddy.
No. You don't want to be giddy. Giddy lives next door to Reckless, who shares an apartment with Stupid.
So great on you.
I know, yeah. Oh, sweet Van. I complimented him on the coat, and he just took it off and gave it to me like a movie.
I hope nobody compliments him on his pants.
He's gonna get a new coat on the way home from buying Brock golf clubs. That kid is generous to a fault.
Yes, to a fault. He needs to use that money to live on until he can find a new career.
Mom, there is plenty of money left.
Cheyenne, this is just day one. All this stuff has to go back.
Do not touch the coat. No, come on.
Oh, hey, Mrs. H. You don't need to be doing that. If the carpet's dirty, I'll just buy you a new house.
Well, that's awfully crazy of you, Van, but no thanks. We need to talk.
Okay, but my team's on the TV in a few minutes. Hey, listen to this. Somebody emailed them and said they should all wear a little sticker with my number on the back of their helmets. Okay, it was me. Hey, where is everybody?
Well, let's see. Cheyenne is looking at cars. Kira's up playing her guitar.
Yeah.
Brock's golfing. Jake's playing his new video games. And Barbara Jean's walking up down the street in her new coat yelling, "Check it out!"
Good, because I didn't want them to get jealous that I got you your own pizza.
You got me a pizza.
With everything on it.
Van, I can't accept your pizza.
Are you mad because I didn't get you something nicer?
We need to talk.
Well, I'm not talking unless you eat your pizza. Who will blink first? Yeah! I got you! You should have seen your face. You're hilarious when you pout.
Van, these are completely, gorgeous.
Well, you said you always wanted diamond earrings. Now you got them.
I don't know what to say.
Just say what's in your heart, Mrs. H.
Okay.
Hey,
You lost what little sense God gave you?
I think I figured out why you don't get a lot of gifts.
Man, you can't do this. You can't rip through this money like a bag of sour cream potato chips.
I'm not ripping through it.
50,000 goes pretty quick.
It's $100,000.
You have to pay a little thing called taxes. You have to pay taxes on that money, and it'll be about half.
Half?
Yeah.
I thought Bush was looking out for us rich guys.
And what's left after taxes will have to last until you figure out what you're going to do with the rest of your life. It's not to blow on a bunch of dumb gifts and one gorgeous pair of earrings. What's going on?
I don't know. I guess I just like the way it felt when I gave people stuff. The way they looked at me with that look.
What look?
That look everybody used to give me when I had a good game or got written about in the paper. You know, like I was a hero.
That look.
And now that I'm not playing football anymore, I'm not going to get that look. I go back to being dumb old Van.
I think I know a way you can get that hero look without being Diamond Jim Brady.
Me too. Rescue someone from a burning building. But there are never any fires in this neighborhood.
You want people to look at you like a hero? Then be a hero. Do something heroic with your life. Deal with this tough time that you're going through. Find your way.
I don't know what's going to happen to me, Mrs. H.
It's okay. Heroes never do. Now here, why don't you take these back? Later. Because right now I'm going to run up and down the street with Bart and Jean. Check it out!
I don't get it. Why couldn't we have just stayed home and played video games?
Because, as strange as it might sound, I don't enjoy sitting around while you figure out new ways to blow me up.
But it's not fair. We did what you wanted to do.
Oh, yeah. I've always dreamed of going to the ceramic place and spending $60 for you to make a plate that says, I hate ceramics.
I put a kitten on it.
It has a sword through it.
Hey, Merry Christmas early. Aw, thanks. Ew. You having fun?
I had less fun than the cat did. How's your weekend going?
Great. You know, it's amazing how much you can get done by cutting in line.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? Well, thanks for ruining my life.
Man, is anything wrong?
I was trying to hide it from you. The team just called. I gotta go back to Denver a day early.
What? That is totally unfair.
You know what? Since somebody is fighting in the living room, I'm gonna go in the kitchen and have it out with your sister.
Why do you have to go?
For extra practice. The coach said, "Get your butt back here, son. You don't have a choice." I know you don't know I'm Cheyenne, but that is like a perfect impression.
We were gonna go ice skating and get Elizabeth's name painted on rice.
Oh, great. So now my daughter's gonna be the only kid without her name on rice. Jeez, maybe I should just quit the team.
No, Van, don't quit. If you need to go practice, you should go.
Thank you for understanding, sweetie. But I promise you, I'm gonna make it up to Elizabeth. As soon as I get back to Denver, I'm gonna write her name on corn. That way, she's gonna stand out from the rest of the kids. They're yellow.
Look, I know this weekend hadn't exactly been a blast, but if you wouldn't be so negative, maybe everything you say wouldn't lead to a fight.
I want to move back in.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking. What?
I want to move back in with you.
No, you don't.
I do. Honest.
Are you just saying that because they wouldn't let you stay at the house by yourself?
Please, I was hanging out over there when you thought I was upstairs. I just really miss you. I mean, come on, you're my mom.
Well, honey, I miss you too. I mean, come on, you're my daughter.
So it's okay?
Sure, of course it is. But only if you're sure. This is a big deal.
I'm sure.
Okay. We have to figure out a way to tell your dad and Barbara Jean. Because this is a really tough thing for parents to go through. I mean, we have to handle this in a kind and delicate manner.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay. In your face, rockin' Barbara Jean. Hoot-a mom! Hoot-a mom! I'm a mom! Woo-wee!
Greetings from the Alamo.
Oh,
San Antonio was beautiful, Reba. The restaurants, the Riverwalk. It's like Paris, but you can get a burrito. Anyway, Kara called and said you wanted to see us, so here we are.
yeah, so here you are. Smiling and happy. Remember that feeling. Well, I've got something to say to you, and it's going to be hard. Sometimes a good parent has to do what's right for the child, even though it's painful for you.
Oh, I totally know. This one time, I was rocking Henry to sleep when I realized I was sitting on his tiny metal fire truck. Oh, now, he was kind of gassy and I didn't want to wake him, so I just started rocking and rocking, tears pouring down my face. Now, I still have a scar if you want to take a look at it.
I'm sorry, Reba, you were saying?
Yeah, remember the time when I loaned you guys that frying pan and Kira? Well, you can keep the frying pan. Kira wants to move back in with me.
Oh my gosh! My Kira? My sweet little Kira wants to leave the nest?
Actually, I think I was the one that laid the egg, but I get your point.
Is that true, honey?
Yes.
Now, Brock, before you say anything.
Well, it's okay with me.
Really?
But Brock, she's our little baby.
Barbara Jean, we can't force her to stay.
Yes, we can.
No, we can't.
Oh, I will tie her to the banister.
Honey, if you really want to, it's fine with us.
Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna cry.
Oh, Barbara Jean. I mean, she's just going to be 4 houses down. You can come by anytime you want. Actually, scratch that.
Just give me a moment to remember your face. Oh, this is worse than sitting on a fire truck.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
I'll be up in my room.
Kara, I thought you'd be happy.
I am happy.
Well, you don't seem happy.
I'm fine.
Honey, we just asked your dad if you could move back. He said it was okay. What's the problem?
Of course he said it's okay. He hates me.
Is that why you wanted to move back in? Because you think your father hates you?
Wasn't it obvious? He couldn't wait to get rid of me.
Honey, why would he want to get rid of you?
Because when I'm around, they always fight.
Oh, Kara, honey, you are not responsible for your dad and Barbara Jean's problems.
Really? Because they just had a great weekend without me.
Well, that don't prove anything. They just had a burrito in Paris.
When they go to therapy, they get along. When they go to dinner, they get along. At the birthplace of rock and roll in South Texas, they got along. What's the one thing in common? I'm not there.
I wasn't there either.
When I lived over here, you guys fought all the time. I moved over there, and now they fight all the time.
Oh, honey, you can't be more wrong. And I'm going to prove it. I'm going to go get your dad. Hard to believe getting your dad would solve a problem, but here I go.
What is this?
2 tickets for me and Elizabeth. We are coming to Denver with you tomorrow.
You're going to, you what?
Yeah. That way you don't have to be so bummed about, leaving early. And you could show us all around Denver. I have a list of places that we have to see.
No, we can't. I mean, see, Denver is very dangerous, especially during hurricane season. Plus, I have practice. I got a long practice.
No, that's okay. We'll come watch. It'll be so cool for Elizabeth to see where Daddy works. And then after, we can do all that stuff.
But see,
What's the matter?
Well, you just can't drop by practice like that.
I thought a lot of wives come watch.
They do, but not on No Wives Day.
No Wives Day?
Yeah, and can you believe that's tomorrow? Oh, shoot, you know what? It's No Wives Week.
What's going on, Van? Do you even have practice tomorrow?
Of course I do, absolutely. No.
You don't? Then why... Are you having an affair?
Oh, of course not. How could I have the energy for an affair the way you got me running around?
Whoa, hold on. So you're saying that you're leaving early because we're doing too much stuff together?
No, Cheyenne, no, that is not it. That is completely not it. Yes.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? That is not fair. You are completely giving me no credit for not having an affair.
Hey, Barbara Jean. What are you doing?
Kira used to sit here and shush me when Jeopardy was on. I'll take endless pain for 100, Alex.
All right, honey, I'll stop by tomorrow.
There you are. What's the big idea of giving Kira up so easily?
What? I didn't give her up easily.
Oh, yeah? Well, she's over at my house crushed because she thinks you don't want her anymore.
Well, why in the world would she think that?
Because you didn't fight for her. She thinks that she makes it harder on you two.
Oh, come on, that's just crazy. I mean, I was just trying to be a good father, you know? If she wants to be with you, I didn't want to make her feel bad. And in any case, she should know how much I love her.
Right. Even though you two do fight a lot.
What?
What are you talking about?
Well, when you come over, you're always picking on her.
Barbara Jean, I'm not picking on her. I'm just asking her about her day.
Well, it seems like picking.
Please don't tell me how to talk to my own daughter.
Oh, yeah, you don't need lessons. You just radiate love.
Okay. All right. You guys can have this fight some other time. You need to go over there and talk to your daughter.
Wow. What just happened there?
I don't know. We were doing so well.
Okay, once again, a conversation for another time. Let's go.
No. Just wait a second, Reba. I mean, maybe Kira's right. She's not even here, and we're fighting because of her. What if she really does make things harder?
Of course she makes things harder. She's a teenager.
What if I actually do have resentments toward her? What if I really did want her to go?
Oh, no, Brock. This is not your therapy. Your daughter is hurting. You need to go over there right now and tell her that she is not the problem.
I'm not going to lie to her, Reba. That's what got me in trouble in the first place, not being honest.
Now you're being Mr. Honesty? Look, there's a time to tell the truth and there's a time to lie. Shoot, everybody knows that you never tell your kids how you really feel about them.
Heck, I'm sick of Henry 65% of the time.
Barbara Jean?
Well, I am.
Cheyenne, let me explain.
I tried so hard.
I know, and I appreciate that.
Ha, ha, ha. That is me laughing, but not the real kind, the fake kind.
Look, I'm sorry I lied to you, but I'm exhausted. I spent all week killing myself at practice, then I come back here, but we don't sit still for a minute.
You are exhausted, Van? I am the one who is taking care of Elizabeth and going to school full time. I am just as wiped out as you, even though I still look good. But I deal with it. I deal with it because I don't want you to miss out on anything.
But I'm not missing out on anything. As long as I'm with you and Elizabeth, I don't need to do anything else. And in fact, if we got a foosball table, we'd never have to leave the house.
You shouldn't have lied to me.
I know. Babe, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Good. And next time something like this happens, just tell me.
Tell you that you're getting on my nerves? Yeah, okay.
So I talked to your father and told him how you were feeling, and just as I suspected, honey, he don't blame you for his problems.
He doesn't?
No, and he was pretty upset about you moving out. So I was right and you were wrong. I don't want to rub it in, but I was right.
I see. And, is this the part where I lie to you and say I believe you?
Kira, look.
Hey. Just the person we were hoping to see.
Our little ray of sunshine.
Brock.
No, don't worry, Reba. You were right. Sweetheart, your mom told us how you were feeling, and we just want you to know that nothing could be further from the truth.
Hey, you don't make things hard on us. If anything, you bring people together. You're like a little Reverend Al Sharpton.
We love having you around. And if we did or said anything to make you feel otherwise, we're sorry.
Brock, tell her the truth.
I'm sorry?
Tell her the truth.
Which truth are we talking about again?
Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, Kira, you want the truth? Here it is. Sometimes you're a pain in the butt.
Mom?
Reba, she wants the truth. Honey, sometimes you're a royal, huge, honking pain in the butt. And there's a whole ceramic store full of people that'll back me up on that. But that doesn't mean I don't love you. And I'm sure your father feels the same way.
Honey, you're a delight. I have no idea what your mother's talking about. Okay, she's right. You're a huge pain in the butt.
Great. Well, I'm glad we had this little chat.
Kira.
I heard you, Mom. I'm a pain.
But we always love you.
I'm really supposed to believe that?
Yes, because that's the magic of being a parent. We don't have to like you, but we'll always love you.
You're not an easy child, Kira. But you're also this strong, amazing, opinionated person, and I wouldn't change that for the world.
I wouldn't change it either, but I would tone it down just a little bit. So how's this setting with you?
It's a little strange. But I guess I understand what you're talking about.
That's good. You know, because Barbara Jean and I still have a lot of work to do on our relationship, and while having you there might not make things easier, we'd still like for you to be a part of it. You know, talking to you is my favorite part of the day, which, by the way, is why I ask you so many questions.
Even if it does sound like picking.
If you decide to go, I will really miss you.
I'll miss you more than him. 'Cause I'm deeper.
Barbara Jean?
Shh.
You're really lucky to have so many people that love you.
Sounds like they really want me to stay.
Yes, it does.
So, I guess maybe I don't need to move back right away.
Yeah, maybe you should stay over there a while and keep those two on track.
Mom, just so you know, I never once doubted that you love me.
I know, sweetheart. But you know what? There were times if I'd had the money, I'd have sent you away.
She ate her lunch so sadly, so alone, just eating her lunch all alone, drinking her water, thirsty for love, all alone, so alone.
Oh, hey! Get $20 out of my purse and go to the mall.
Going to the mall because her mom said okay. Said okay.
Get out!
Yes, she did.
Reba, I did it. I'm going to be spending more time with Jake. I am going to coach him in football. Isn't that great?
Are you talking about tackle football?
Reba, this is Texas. You're lucky I don't tackle you right now.
I don't want him to play tackle football. He could get hurt. He's one of the smallest kids in his class.
Reba does have a point. I mean, I was the only girl on my 6th grade football team. And I ate boys like Jake for breakfast.
Which makes it all the more important that he learn not to let his size stop him. Come on, Reba. Kid living with his mom, turn him into a mama's boy.
Jake's not a mama's boy.
Hey, Mom! Where's the sewing kit?
It's where you left it. Hey, tough guys sew too, you know.
Look, Reba, tons of kids play football and they don't get hurt. You know, it'd do them a world of good to get a little dirty, mix it up some.
Ooh, Brock has a point. When I played football, I got hit in the head all the time, and it didn't affect me. Somebody get the phone!
You don't even know if Jake wants to play football.
Tell you what, why don't we just ask him? Jake, come over here, killer.
What's up?
Listen, pal, how would you like to have a great time playing football and being coached by none other than your ever-loving dad?
Jake, you don't want to play football and get all sweaty and have people slapping you upside the head all day long, do you?
Jakey, you know, on the one hand, you'd have girls cheering for you, and on the other hand, possible head injury. Although, honey, I played as a kid, and I'm fine. Somebody let that cat out!
I want to play football.
Yes, that's my boy. All right, we're going to start workouts first thing tomorrow.
Cool. I can't wait to decorate my helmet.
If he wants to decorate his helmet, you let him.
You're not the boss of me.
What'd you say?
Jeez, I was agreeing with you.
Oh, hey, Reba. Here's a sport Jake's not too small to play. Origami. The ancient Japanese art of folding paper. He folded a towel at our house once. Nobody got hurt.
Any chance you could fold your lips?
Hey.
What happened? Where is he?
Oh, you got nothing to worry about, Reba.
Oh, thank goodness. So he's okay?
He was horrible. Oh, God love him, he stunk on ice.
But he's not hurt, right?
No, Reba, no. You can't get hurt in the fetal position. To be honest, it was a little embarrassing.
Oh, please tell me you didn't say that in front of him.
Well, of course not.
Did you roll your eyes?
No, I didn't. Not even when he put the dandelion in his helmet.
But, honey, you can still put him on the team, can't you?
It's not up to me, Barbara Jean. The Parks Commission makes the cuts, and Jake is going to be the first to go, the poor little guy.
Well, where is he?
Of him, he was chasing a butterfly. Or it was chasing him. I couldn't look.
Oh, Jake, baby. You need anything? Chocolate milk, a cookie, something?
You want to come over to our place and fold some towels?
No, thanks. Hey, Dad. I had a great time today.
Yeah, me too, buddy.
And the best part is, we get to spend every Saturday together for the rest of the season.
Sure we will, Jakey. Sure we will. I'll see you at home, Barbara.
So, Jake, you really had a good time today, huh?
Yeah.
Really? I mean, you could just spend Saturdays with me.
Don't be jealous, Mom. A boy has to spend time with his father, too. It doesn't mean I love you any less.
This is horrible, Barbara Jean.
I know.
Because of me, that little old boy's heart's gonna be broken. Can't believe I'm gonna say this, but somehow or another, we gotta get that boy on the football team.
Okay, Reba. I'll coach him.
Not you, Barbara Jean. Somebody knows what they're doing. He's not trying out for mascot.
I'm just saying, I think I feel so much better now that my dad and I have talked.
Honey, driving by his house and honking your horn is not talking.
He knows my honk.
Van, I need you to coach Jake.
I thought you didn't want to play in football.
I didn't, but he feels it's very important to spend a lot of time with his dad.
So you want me to teach him that the only way to win his father's love is by playing some silly game? Because let me tell you something, Mrs. Age. You can run around all you want, and it's not gonna... I won't do it. Someone's gonna break the cycle.
I think he's doing way better with this.
Diane, I need you.
Right behind you, baby!
So, I bet someone who doesn't know what she's doing is looking pretty attractive right now.
Oh, go answer the phone.
I knew it.
49.50. Ready or not, here comes Daddy. Where's Elizabeth? Where's Elizabeth? Elizabeth! Honey! Honey, where are you? Oh, there you are. Come here. Oh, you scared Daddy. Don't do that. I should only count to 10 next time.
Van, is everything okay? You were yelling.
It was fine. Elizabeth just got scared, but Daddy made everything okay. Why don't you go inside now?
Yes. You think he's a freak now. Wait till you start dating.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Dating? Huh. Yeah, she's gonna grow up and start dating.
Sir, you want to get out the practice field, please?
What are you guys doing? Wait, you're gonna train Jake?
Hey, somebody has to. She might not be the most qualified, but at least she doesn't burst into tears every 2 minutes.
And I happen to be extremely qualified. After high school, I coached football professionally for a year at Gatesville Women's Prison. We would have won the Texas State Prison Tournament, except my quarterback was shot trying to escape.
Barbara Jean, if you're going to make things up, why don't you make things up that make you sound good?
Why do I even have to do this? After I make the team, I'll just practice with Dad and the other kids.
You bet. We're just making extra sure that that happens.
What do you mean? Everybody that tries out gets on the team, don't they?
Well, not exactly, no.
But don't you worry, Jakey. If I can turn little Arson Annie into a top-notch running back, I can help you.
But I thought everybody made the team. I'm not as good as those other kids.
That's okay. That's why we're out here with Coach Cuckoo.
This is bad. I'm the worst guy out there. And 2 of those guys are girls.
Okay. First off, let's lose the sexism. Come on, look. Even if, by some chance, you don't make the team, it doesn't really matter. Hey, there's a lot of other things that you're really good at.
But Dad doesn't care about those things.
Oh, yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. Not like he cares about football. And I can't play football. And when I don't make the team, he's gonna wish he had another son.
Oh, Jake, honey, he does have another son.
I know how the kid feels.
Oh, knock it off. You don't know anything.
Oh, yes, I do. I never had a relationship with my father either.
You're unbelievable. You know that? You're so busy with your little pity party that you can't keep the same thing from happening to him.
This is a sensitive issue for me.
Okay, look, Van, I'm sorry what happened between you and your dad, but that was a long time ago. My little boy is hurting now.
What do you want me to do about it?
Help him! Help him make the team!
Well, my dad never helped me. He never helped me make the team. Never came to the tryouts. You can't impress somebody who isn't there. Be strong, man. Be strong. All right, dang it, I'll do it. But no halfway. That boy is mine.
Thank you, Van.
He's gonna need a new pair of shoes, lots of water, and a pan of fudge brownies.
Brownies?
No questions. I've got to turn a boy into a man, and I get hungry. All right, this time run a skinny post. On 2. Hut, hut.
Good, Jake. Good, Jake. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Raise the roof. Michael Jackson.
All right. Way to go, bud. That's like 10 in a row you caught.
I thought it was 11.
Well, I don't count the last one because of the way you danced. Never do that again. All right, so we've gone over passing, A+, receiving, A+. Now the only thing left is the fun part, hitting.
What about kicking?
Kickers are little wimps who are afraid to get hit, Jake.
I think I want to be a kicker.
No, you don't. Didn't you hear me? Hitting is the fun part.
Not when you're the one getting hit.
Wait a minute. Is this why you did so bad the other day? You're afraid of getting hit?
Yeah. I also don't want to be lit on fire. I'm weird. I bet you think I'm a big baby.
No. Listen. When I was playing, I was afraid of getting hit too.
No, you weren't.
Oh, yes, I was. Everybody's afraid of getting hit, but you can use that to your advantage. So you need to hit them first, so they get scared first. Now, we're going to do a play right now, but we're going to do it in slow motion. I want you to try to hit me before I hit you, okay? On go. Ready, set, go.
Hey! You said slow motion.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I messed up. Let's try that again. Okay, here we go. Ready, set, go.
Hey, no fair.
Oh, I'm sorry. One more time. Ready, set, go.
Yeah, stop it! Whoa.
That's right, Jake. Whoa.
I like that feeling.
Still want to be a kicker?
I want to hit a kicker.
Lesson over.
Yeah.
All right, cut it out.
No.
Get off me.
No.
Jake.
Yeah, you better walk away. That's right. Oh, yeah.
Snap! What's that? It's that little boy's leg. Crack! Oh my! It's that little boy's arm.
Kira! Knock it off!
You know what? You think you're so funny and you are so not.
Yeah? Well, you think you're so pretty and you so are.
Well, shut up, Kira.
Hey,
So, honey, what happened?
Was he hurt? Tell me he's not hurt.
He's hurt! He's hurt! He's landed in the dirt!
I will sell that guitar.
he's fine. He'll be right in.
Did he do it? Did he make the cut?
Yes, he did. And then he got banned.
Banned? Oh, good Lord, no. Steroids?
You should have been there. He was an animal. He was in on every play, running, jumping, putting the smack down on guys. My son is a monster.
Okay, wait a minute. I don't understand. If he was so great, why was he banned?
Yeah, isn't that how you're supposed to play? Run around like a crazed lunatic? Great sport, by the way.
Yeah, well, they don't want him playing like that at his age, so some of the parents got together with the committee and they banned him for 1 year. They called him an assassin. Jake, can you believe it?
So you just let them ban him?
Oh, no. I said, okay, if he can't play, then I'm not going to coach.
And what did they say to that?
They said that's what they were thinking, too. So they banned me. I can't coach for a year.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Assassinator! Stay very still, folks. He's trained to hit anything that moves. He's 75 pounds of ornery whoop-ass.
But he's so cute.
Watch it, cheerleader. Thanks for the help, Van.
Hey, no problem, buddy. Help me too. It gave me a chance to work through some of my feelings. I can't believe I spent all those years mad at my dad because... Oh, boy. I'm gonna go call my dad.
You know, all of this has really helped him. I think he's had a real breakthrough. I'm just glad I could have been there for him.
Cheyenne, I touched the machine.
Okay, this is getting old.
Well, Jake, I think this might be the first time you ever got in trouble with anybody. I'm really proud of you.
Come on, Mr. Assassinator. I'm gonna take you in the kitchen and buy you a soda.
I'll get it.
Oh, thank goodness you hear it too.
Look at me. I'm Kira. I'm so cool. Oh, look at that. It's a giant T-Rex in the road. Watch out. Oh, but here comes Jake on his motorcycle to save his sister. What? He's driving right by. Oh, that's right. She was always so mean to him.
Jake, you wouldn't let your sister get eaten by a dinosaur, would you?
Do you know any?
Go upstairs and play in your room.
Okay. Look at me. I'm Mom. I like bossing people around.
Is Kira back yet? Did she get her license?
I don't know. She better hurry up and get it soon. Only have one fingernail left.
Oh, it just feels so weird, Kira getting her driver's license. It was like yesterday that I was teaching her how to ride a bike. She'd ring that little bell. Bring, 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 bring.
Beep, beep.
Bring, bring, bring.
Beep, beep.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and she'll flunk.
Oh, she's not gonna flunk. I told her how to dress for the test. You know, shirt down to here, skirt up to here. I've never even driven a car before I took my test. I have a license to drive a car, a motorcycle, and an 18-wheeler.
And yet she's always here.
Well?
Bad news.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
Your insurance rates are going up.
And listen, don't even worry about the insurance. Yeah, I got a pretty strong feeling that the first person who walks in my office tomorrow is going to need a root canal.
That's how I got my engagement ring. Congratulations, sweetie.
What's going on?
Kira got her license.
Oh, congratulations, Kira. I remember when I got my license. I felt so free. It was like a passport to drive.
Yeah. I just hope your picture turns out good. When I got my license, my face looked like this.
Yeah.
Now every time I get pulled over, that's the face I have to make.
You are so lucky, Kira. The 3 months between when I got my license and when I got pregnant were like the best, most freest times of my life. But I don't miss it. I mean, more than 3 months would have been way too much.
Okay. Well, now that you've got your license, we have a few rules we need to go over with you.
Yeah, I don't need rules. Cheyenne drives and she doesn't have a bunch of rules.
She's a wife and a mother. She's not going to do anything crazy.
Exactly. Between school and home, she's practically a prisoner. A bird in a gilded cage. Have fun at school, honey.
Yeah. Cage bird. Oh, God.
Okay, first of all, no friends in the car. And you have to tell us where you're going. You can drive to school, to the library, and home.
What about Mexico?
Bring, bring.
Beep, beep. Look, honey, I know it sounds a little strict, but maybe this will make up for it.
Cool, a picture phone.
And my picture is your screensaver.
Your picture's my screensaver, too.
Okay, use it only for emergencies, okay?
Okay, I've got my emergency phone and I know the rules, so can I have the keys to go to the library?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's a great idea. I'll drive.
Brock, let her go. We gotta learn to trust her sometime. Here, honey. Have fun. Buckle up, lock the door, and check your rear. Love you too. And keep that phone on you at all times.
Trust her? What is wrong with you? Come on, Barbara Jean, let's trailer in my car.
Wow, Mrs. H, that is so cool of you. I wish more parents trusted their children.
There's a tracking device on her phone.
What?
She's 16 and mobile. I mean, this way, even if she doesn't call, I can go online and find out where she is.
That's not the Mrs. H I know.
It's a changing world, Van, and I'm changing with it. Oh, by the way, they had a special on it, so I got you one, too.
Cool. Why do they always turn out that way?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to see how delicate this GPS tracking thing is. I typed in my phone number and the satellite is showing our neighborhood. Hey, take my phone, run down the block, will you?
Oh, you run down the block and I'll meet you there.
Gotcha!
Oh, Reba, thank goodness you're here.
It's amazing how two people can feel so differently about the same thing.
Kira's late. She was supposed to be home at 9, and it's 4 minutes after. You know, I tried calling her, but she won't pick up.
Oh, my gosh, Barbara Jean, do you know what that means?
No, what?
She has caller ID. It's all right. I trust Kira.
How quaint. Reba, take it from somebody whose parents trusted her. Don't trust her.
I have a great relationship with Kira, and that relationship is based on respect.
Like ours?
Right. Now get out of here.
You want me to go? I'll go. But if she's not home in 5 minutes, I'm calling the police.
Don't touch the computer! I tied my phone to a dog.
I gotta type in Kira's phone number. I need to track her.
So that's why you were acting so calm, A tracking device. Genius.
No, the dog's headed to a river. The phone's not waterproof.
Okay, I just take the coordinates, I type them into the map, and we find out. Look, here she is. 428 Hill Street.
Hill Street. Reba, that is downtown.
Okay, all right. Let's not panic.
Okay.
We go into the yellow pages, type in the address, and we find that Kira is perfectly safe at Corky's Martini Lounge.
Oh.
I don't get it. What's Kira doing in a bar?
Well, if she's anything like me,
She's not. I mean, what I don't understand is how can a 16-year-old girl get into a bar?
Oh, Reba, there are 1,000 ways. I used to crawl in through the men's room window.
Barbara Jean.
And if you're not sensitive to the cold, you can hide in the beer delivery truck. I'm also licensed to drive one of those.
Barbara Jean, that's enough.
Okay, all right, I know.
And I mean for your entire lifetime.
Okay.
Now let's get down there.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, hi, Kira. Oh, gosh, Kira, where have you been?
The library?
Yeah, right. More like the liar-brary.
Don't call my daughter a liar. Unless, of course, you are lying. And if you are a young lady, you better tell me the truth right now.
Okay, you got me.
Okay.
On the way home, I drove the car into the Grand Canyon. Thelma didn't make it.
Very funny. And why didn't you answer your phone?
Because I traded phones.
You traded your phone? Kira, I bought that phone for a specific reason.
You mean the tracking device?
Tracking device? Can you believe her?
Mom, you're not the first parent to try and pull that one. I just thought you were better than that.
I think we all were a little disappointed.
Oh, shut up. You need to get that phone back. And I don't like this person you traded with.
I don't really either. It's Cheyenne.
What is Cheyenne doing in the bar?
Cheyenne's not at a bar. She has biology lab on Tuesday night.
Reba, take it from someone whose parents trusted her. There is no such thing as a biology lab. Well, that doorman was very polite.
Yeah, except you were honey and I was ma'am.
Hey, this is a karaoke bar. Oh my gosh, Reba, let's sing.
Oh my gosh, let's not. I don't think Cheyenne would come to a karaoke bar. The GPS thingy was a ripoff.
Okay, everybody having a good time tonight? Yeah. Well, keep enjoying yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, but remember one thing. There's got to be a morning after.
There's got to be a morning after. We can hold on to the night. There's a chance to find sunshine. Keep on looking for the light.
You think that used to be a song?
No wonder Elizabeth used to cry every time she sang to her.
If you keep on looking for the light.
Oh, boy. I don't understand it. Why didn't she just tell us she was singing?
Would you?
If you keep on looking for the light. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Oh no. Oh no, she's seen us. This could be awkward. Quick, start a bar fight.
Mom, Barbara Jean?
Oh, Cheyenne. What are you looking at, Blondie? Huh?
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, we thought it'd be a fun place to meet all our friends, you know, here at the biology lab.
Okay, fine. I didn't go to the biology lab, but I didn't want anyone to know I was here.
Gee, I wonder why. I mean, man, that chick definitely wants a piece of me. Yeah, bring it!
Cheyenne. Honey, what's going on?
Nothing.
I just paid $8 to park, $4 to get in here. Now, I think you owe me about $12 worth of explanation.
Okay. Mom, when did you first realize that you were old and your life was over?
I hadn't, but thanks for the update.
Sorry. Every day, I wake up and I know exactly what my day is going to be like, and the next one, and the one after that.
Some people look at that as security.
Yeah, some people look at that as a rut. I mean, Mom, look at all these people around here, okay? They're about my age, and they're not wives and moms. They're just people. You know, don't get me wrong. I love being a wife and a mom. It's just, I don't know. You probably think I'm so weird.
honey, no, I don't. Everybody feels like that from time to time. Who am I? Why am I here? Why didn't I lock the door when Barbara Jean was walking up the driveway? Have you talked to Van about this?
No, this is something that I'm sure he wouldn't understand. Van's always known who he is. He's a football player.
Cheyenne, Van doesn't play football anymore. He's a guy that wakes up every morning not knowing what his day's gonna be like. He probably feels like he's in a rut, too.
We just had to grow up so fast. You know what? You're smart for wanting to keep an eye on Kira.
Well, I needed a hobby. Now that I'm old and my life is over. Cheyenne, you realize that you can't keep coming down here by yourself.
Yeah. And I was getting really good.
Hey, are you guys done talking?
Yeah, Barbara Jean, you ready to go?
Yeah, after this. Hit it! Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5.
Hey.
Hey, sweetie, how was school?
Oh, it was swell. Yeah, just like yesterday. And hey, good news. Tomorrow I get to do it all over again. I gotta go bathe Elizabeth.
Ah, bathed, read to, and already asleep.
Aw, thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Go have fun.
Welcome to DJ Van's Karaoke Palace. Looks like we got a live one walking on the stage here.
Oh no, did Mom tell you?
Yeah,
Are you mad at me?
I was at first, but then I got one of these. And now I get it.
Van, the reason
No,
that
I know why you did it, Cheyenne. I just wish you would have told me what you're going through. You've been there for me, and I'll always be there for you.
You're so sweet.
And from now on, we sing together. There's got to be another star!
If we hold on to the night.
Cheyenne, you are really good.
Keep on looking for the light. There's got to be a morning after. If we hold on to the night.
The WB Friday continues with the comedy hit Living with Fran. Fresh right now.
Okay, good. A little bit more. Go ahead. Good job. All right, Jake, what have we learned so far?
Always tighten to the right, and it's not swearing if you use different words. Granny in hot pants!
What are you guys doing now?
Man's work, little missy.
Man's work, huh? Batman is on.
Okay. I'm not just hanging out. I have a reason for being here this time. I am fixing the sink.
It's not broken.
It is now.
Brock?
Okay. It's just that the condo's so quiet. I mean, strange as it sounds, after the chaos of a big family, I miss the noise and the mess.
And somebody doing your laundry?
What? How did those get in there?
Look, Brock, we're divorced. Legally, your clothes can't be tumbling around with my clothes anymore. You need to find someplace else to hang out.
Hi, Reba.
Hey,
Hi, Brock. I didn't know you were over here.
Actually, I'm just leaving. I'll see you in couples therapy later, okay?
Okay.
whoa, what about my sink?
Reba, I can't be hanging out here all day.
So, Barbara Jean, how's the therapy going with you and Brock?
Good. Yeah, good. Our therapist has a bold approach. The first issue we're tackling is our scariest one.
Yeah, what's that?
You.
Me?
Problemo numero uno.
What? You're blaming all your problems on me in therapy?
No, but our therapist is. Yeah. Oh, he's very good. And you know what? He'd like to speak with you. He thinks it might be a good idea to get your perspective on things.
Oh, no, I'm not getting involved in this. When you said I do, I said I don't have to anymore.
Dr. Baker said you'd hide behind humor.
You know what? I'm getting sick and tired of his snap judgments.
Oh, they're not snap judgments. We talk about you all the time. So far, we've determined that you're controlling and manipulative. Oh, and did you know he guessed you had red hair before we told him? You know, the only thing I think he might be wrong about is he says that since your divorce, you haven't moved on.
I haven't moved on.
Yeah, since your divorce. You're spinning your wheels, if you will.
You know what? I changed my mind. There is nothing I'd like more than to go have a little chit-chat with Dr. Loopy.
Dr. Baker says name-calling is the refuge of a weak argument.
Yeah, he just said that because he's a bonehead.
Oh, thank you so much for babysitting Kira. How's it going?
It's an exercise in humiliation. Here's making Elizabeth and me watch The Wiggles. I'm 9.
Keep complaining. I have Barney tapes.
Why can't I just hang out down here and wait for Van?
Because Van and I have had a long, lonely week without each other, and we need time to talk. You guys, there's a pretty good chance that when he sees me, he's gonna cry. And I don't want Elizabeth seeing Daddy acting like Mommy.
Van's gonna cry? He's such a girl.
And yet all he wants to do is play with my makeup.
Oh, am I finally home? Am I here?
Yes, honey, you're home. Oh, was it horrible?
Oh, you have no idea, Cheyenne. When I got to Denver, I was so stressed out. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, honey.
No, I mean, I literally didn't know where to go. Nobody from the team met me at the airport.
Let it out. Let it out.
So I finally took a cab to the apartment they got for me.
Baby, don't talk about it if it's too painful.
It rocks! It's like the coolest place I've ever lived. Big screen TV, top-of-line stereo. Oh, and a phone in the bathroom. I've ordered a pizza from the tub.
Well, at least you have a nice place to be lonely in.
Oh, who has time to be lonely? Some of the guys from the team, who are awesome, by the way, live on the same floor.
They'd be way awesomer, Van, if they had met you at the airport.
No, they didn't meet me at the airport because they were setting up a party for me. And oh man, that was a party. Did you know a keg of beer can bounce like 20 feet when you drop it off the balcony? Yeah. My buddy Weasel says it's because the air is thin.
You have a friend named Weasel?
Oh yeah, he is the coolest. He can put a ping pong paddle in his mouth. He's gonna teach me.
Well, I'm sorry that you had to leave your awesome apartment and your awesome friends who could put ping pong paddles in their mouth to come home.
Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, gee, I don't know, Van. I mean, if everything's so great for you at Denver, I hate to rain on your parade by standing here all dressed up with a box of tissues waiting for you to cry.
Wait a minute, Shane, come back. If you want me to cry, I'll tell you what the keg of beer landed on. It landed on Weasel.
Great.
Great work, you two. Now remember, you don't expect a broken arm to heal overnight. Neither will a broken relationship.
Yes, but if you do have a broken arm, you don't blame it on the ex-wife. Unless she actually did break your arm. I was just guessing.
You must be the heckler I ordered for the waiting room.
No, I'm Reba Hart, Brock's ex-wife.
Red hair, clenched fists, I should have known.
Barbara Jean said you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, great. Have a seat. Brock and Barbara Jean will be here in about 15 minutes.
I'll be gone by then. Look, you shouldn't be talking about me in their therapy. They have scarier issues than me. I mean, they have a Star Wars bedspread. Start with that.
You're right, and that's why I asked you to come down here, so you could tell me how to do it right. And thank you, Reba. You've made me a better doctor.
Ha, ha, ha. Are you going to talk about this seriously?
No. In fact, I am not going to talk about how to conduct their therapy at all.
Okay, then. If you're not going to talk, then you're going to listen. Because as a divorced woman, I might know something about marriage that they didn't teach you in Harvard and Yale. Number one, nobody likes a show-off.
And number two?
Number two, I have moved on since my divorce. Matter of fact, I have moved so far past on that I'm lapping it for the second time.
And you're seeing somebody.
None of your beeswax. Just hurry up and get Brock back with Barbara Jean. I'm tired of him making my breakfast and fixing my sink that isn't even broken. I want him out of my house and out of my life. Ah!
Whoa, Reba. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
Well, he's my therapist.
Okay, then get out of my way.
Yeah, wait. Now, Brock, you never told me you were spending so much time at your ex-wife's house.
Yeah.
Because I knew you'd look at me like that. Stop it.
All right, I'll turn my look to Reba. Reba, what's going on?
Yeah, Reba. What's going on?
All right, then. Sometimes I hear voices. Horrible, horrible voices.
Reba, for crying out loud.
That's one of them. Did you hear that?
Dogs must be dizzy all the time. Go ahead, Kira. Ask me another Denver question.
Can I take off the hat?
You want your $20? Come on, keep them coming.
So, what's better in Denver, the water or the air?
Oh, the air. No, the water. Oh, and the soil. So clean you could eat off it.
Now can I take off the hat?
You know, Kira, everyone in Denver wears them.
They do not.
Yes, but they used to back in the day. So anyway, the air, the water, it all sucks. Denver's horrible. Why don't you take these hats and go outside and frighten the squirrels? So are you still mad about something that I don't understand?
Let me clarify. Mom and Dad said you'd be all miserable in Denver, and that made me happy. But it turns out you're happy in Denver, and that made me sad. You get it?
I think so. You want me to be miserable.
Yes! Van! I'm your wife, okay? It is important to me that you are miserable. At least when you are not with me.
Well, that's kind of weird, Cheyenne. We need to learn to be happy without each other. I mean, what if you died? Wouldn't you want me to be happy?
No.
Well, if I were about to die, my very last thought would be that I would want you to be happy. Right after, why doesn't anybody know the Heimlich? Because that's the way I'm going to go, Cheyenne. There's just some food too good to chew.
You know what? Forget it, Van. You're right. You don't understand.
Did I tell you about the old guy on the plane?
What old guy?
The guy sitting next to me. He slept most of the flight, but then woke up after the movie and started talking to me.
What'd you talk to him about, Van? How you could put a ping pong paddle in your mouth?
Cheyenne, think. You can't bring a ping pong paddle on a plane these days. No, we talked about love.
Love?
Yeah, love. He was one of those wise old guys. Really old, like 40. Been married for 20 years.
Oh, that is a long time.
Yeah, 20 years ago, I was like 0. So anyway, I guess he's away a lot with his job and everything, and I asked him if it was tough for him being married.
You asked him that? And what did he say?
He said this: immature love is wanting the other person to be happy only when they're with you. Mature love is wanting the other person to be happy, period.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Well, maybe not for an old guy, maybe not for someone who's been married for 20 years.
Well, Van, we are not old, okay? And we haven't been married for 20 years.
I know, but we will be someday. And then we'll have to say this kind of hoo-ha to Elizabeth. Because you know it's true.
I missed you. I missed you so much.
I missed you too.
Hey, I thought you were going to bring me a present.
Oh, I did. Yeah, these will work on any airliner. Oh, and I got your mom the cutest little bag of peanuts. Can't hear me, can you?
No.
Doesn't work that way. Yeah.
So even though I wasn't the one who broke my mother's favorite rod and reel, my daddy made me stand in the corner for 2 hours as punishment, which I guess is why I have a problem with authority. This is fascinating!
Oh, yeah. Now, about your current relationship with Brock.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not through talking about my daddy yet.
You see why we got divorced? She never wanted to talk about our relationship.
That was you moron.
Well, I want to talk about it now.
We don't have a relationship now.
And yet here you are. Why are you here?
Well, if I yelled at you on the phone, you could hang up.
So you're here because of our relationship?
Well, you gotta admit, it needs work. You know, if you spent less time joking around and more time on getting people back together, I wouldn't have to come home and find my husband fixing my sink.
You mean your ex-husband?
Okay, ha ha ha. Point for you. You're the therapist, you know what I meant.
Still, for someone who's moved so far past on, that's a strange slip.
Not so strange when he's practically living at my house.
Well, you had to be with the kids.
They're not the only ones living there.
Well, I didn't know it was such a big deal.
How could you not know? Do you think I like setting an extra place at the dinner table? Or dropping everything because you guys need a fourth for Pictionary? Or I have to sit there and watch your victory dance because your team won because I got stuck with Jake?
Hey, sorry. I thought we were getting along pretty well.
We were.
Then what's the problem?
That's the problem.
Go on.
I don't want to get along that well. Not after you told me you made a mistake after you left me.
You told me that door was closed.
Well, there shouldn't even be a door. There should be a brick wall with a big old fence around it. Whatever it takes to keep you out of my living room so I don't have to think about how it was when we were together and it was so good.
Oh.
But there is a door. And it'll never be truly closed until you and Barbara Jean get back together.
Reba, I hate to tell you this, but open or close, if there's a door, it's going to be there whether Barbara Jean is in the picture or not.
You know what? I just want to get out of here.
One last question. Do you two still love each other?
Knock, knock, Doc. Oh, sorry I'm so late. Oh, Reba, good, you're still here. Let's gang up on Brock.
That's the other voice.
Reba. If you want, you can call me anytime.
No, I'm finished here. Just get those two back together. Oh, and if I owe you anything for this, just bill them.